This society programs you to do everything backwards. For example, in this analogy, your body is the remote. Your energy is the battery to the remote. And what this society is basically telling you to do is work a remote with dead batteries, which is how most people function in this society. It's like a remote trying to function with dead batteries. The remote is not going to work. But you see a lot of people who neglect the internal, and yet they're pushing themselves to do these things that make them miserable every day. Like, it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to function properly. Like, you got to work from the root up. You got to make sure you're right internally first. And most people just neglect that aspect. They would rather do all these miserable things, continue to drain themselves, continue to partake in things that destroy them, and then they expect a good outcome out of it. Like, it doesn't work that way. It's best to build yourself up from the root so you can already have a foundation. Your foundation will be solid once you build yourself up from the root. You'll have enough energy to do what you want to do. You'll have enough clarity to do what you want to do. You'll have less brain fog, less fatigue if you take care of yourself internally first. Now you'll be able to do whatever, as opposed to doing it backwards. Like, it's vital that we take care of ourselves and raise our energy and our frequency so that we can function properly, so that we're capable of doing what we got to do, so that we'll have enough energy to do what we got to do. A lot of people wonder why they don't have enough energy to do this, or they can't think of ideas. It's like people be wanting to do a lot of things in their life, but they just don't have the drive or the energy to. And it's because they're neglecting their internal self. You've been programmed to place the material before the internal. You're supposed to place the internal before the external.